sex reassignment is a life-changing transformation. It requires great courage and support from family, friends, and loved ones. But it's so much more difficult when you're a celebrity, when journalists and paparazzi are stalking every little detail of your life, and when there are always hundreds or thousands of people judging you. In this video, I would like to show you why these transgender celebrities deserve a round of applause for overcoming difficulties and shining ever brighter than before. So, before starting this interesting video, a gentle reminder, please subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon for the latest updates. Geena Rocero is a Filipino-American supermodel, a transgender advocate, and the founder of the media production company Gender Proud, which speaks for justice, equality, and trans rights. Before Geena Rocero came out, the world knew her as just a successful model. Now she is the face of the LGBTQIA community rights movement. She announced it during a TED Talk in 2014. Geena shared that she came forward about herself because she wanted to inspire other transgenders to live truthfully and not feel ashamed. Next on the list is Laura Jane Grace, born as Thomas James Gable, who is a singer and guitarist of the American punk rock band Against Me. In 2012, in a Rolling Stone interview, Laura announced her plans to live openly as a transgender woman. After a long period of lineup changes and transformations, in 2014, the band released their sixth studio album, Transgender Dysphoria Blues. Laura revealed that she would be happy to be a part of the last generation of explainers, and coming out and doing interviews is a big part of it. Grace also released a memoir, Tranny, Confessions of Punk Rock's Most Infamous Anarchist Sellout, in 2016. Have you ever watched the videos of Jazz Jennings? Jazz is a spokesmodel and the youngest LGBT rights activist. When she was 9, she started bringing up the problem of misunderstanding and disapproving of transgender people after being pulled out of the girls' bathroom at school. Jennings and her parents founded Trans Kids Purple Rainbow Foundation to help and support transgender teens. In 2016, she published a book called Being Jazz, My Life as a Transgender Teen, and started her own TV show, I Am Jazz, that aired on TLC. Now she's one of the most recognizable transgender role models, not only in the country but also in the whole world. Have you ever heard of Aydian Dowling? Aydian is a successful YouTuber, bodybuilder, transgender activist, co-founder of a volunteer organization pointofpride.org, an advocate of transgender rights, and a happy husband and father. He was the first transgender man to appear on the cover of a collector's edition of Men's Health magazine, and also the first transgender man to have ever been featured on the cover of Gay Times magazine. On his channel, Dowling shares fitness tips and the specifics around sports for transgender people, as well as interesting details of his life. Nowadays, Aydian is a great influencer and role model for the transgender community. Do you remember the famous movie The Matrix, from 1999? Lana Wachowski is the first major director in Hollywood with movies like The Matrix, 1999, V for Vendetta, 2005, and Cloud Atlas, 2012, to come out as transgender. Lana's brother, now known as Lily Wachowski, also came out as a transgender woman a few years later. In October 2012, Lana Wachowski received the Human Rights Campaign's Visibility Award. In her speech, she stated that when she was young, she couldn't find anyone like her to talk to. So she came out now, to maybe become that go-to person for someone else. The next person on our list didn't have a sex surgery, but you'll definitely know her. Conchita Wurst, also known as Thomas Newworth, famous for winning the Eurovision Song Contest in 2014, became a big influencer and a media personality, bringing important LGBT and transgender-related topics to the international level. Conchita has given powerful speeches on equal rights and tolerant international communities at the EU and UN conferences, and she also supported minority rights movements. Leandra Medeiros Cerezo, now known as Leah T., is a transgender fashion model, star of Givenchy's most talked about ad campaign, a pop culture icon, and a transgender advocate. She is the daughter of well-known Brazilian football player Geena Rocero. She is also the first openly transgender person ever to be featured in an opening ceremony of the Olympic Games. She led the Brazilian football team into the stadium on her bike during the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio. Balian Buschbaum is a former German pole vaulter, previously known as Aydian Buschbaum. She became the German pole vault champion and record holder in 1999. In November 2007, Buschbaum announced that she was leaving the sport because of a persistent injury and desired to begin a gender reassignment procedure. Now, Balian is a best-selling author, motivational speaker, life coach, and a happy husband. He openly talks about his successful transformation story, that transgender people are no different from others. Another Bollywood celebrity, Gauri Arora, formerly known as the Hunky Splits Villa contestant, Gaurav, grabbed attention when he came out as a trans woman and announced his decision to undergo surgery to fully transition into a woman. Since then, she has been the star of several reality shows, including India's Next Top Model. Bobrisky, a popular Nigerian crossdresser, is an influential and highly successful figure on the internet. She became recognized as being highly controversial on social media for not adhering to ultra-conservative Nigerian standards. Bobrisky has a huge following on social media, where she claimed she had a lover who is assumed to be of masculine gender, despite the law in Nigeria stating that same-sex relationships are an offense punishable by up to 14 years imprisonment. On July 8, 2021, she revealed a new physical appearance after undergoing surgery to become more feminine. Isis King, known as the first transgender to launch Next Top Model in America, and it made her a star. She can also reach out to a large audience and help others who are facing the same problem as her. If you follow your heart and live truthfully and openly, does it really matter what gender you are? We'd be happy to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Also, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.